Welcome back to Discussions with David. I'm so glad all of you have chosen to join here today. As you probably noticed, this video is not a part of a separate email, but a part of our e-newsletter. And this is certainly a part of our desire and commitment not to flood your email box with many different stories and messages, but really be very just purposeful and thoughtful about what are we going to share and how often are we going to share. But as we thought through this time, you probably noticed that, this is not on location, but rather it's something which is here in my office. And part of that is because the video that we shot on location is one which we shot 6 weeks ago, and you can check out the link for that video there below about the story of the Fulani tribe, a tribe which is an extremist Muslim, highly isolated community in northern Benin, but God did amazing work there. And along the way, there's many different things that God kind of did and shared, both on this trip and many others. And, as we experience different things, like God teaches us many different parts and pieces. There's some things which are very simple. One thing in particular, even as I'm shooting this video, I'm just kind of like questioning, maybe a kind of a lesson learned would be not to take a haircut right before you're doing a video, because it certainly seems to accentuate some of the hair loss. However, I really think that probably is a losing battle, or maybe even perhaps a lost battle, as my hair is in full retreat at this point. However, there's much more important lessons than that, not just about when to do videos and when to do haircuts, but something that really touches yourself deeply. As I went on this trip, you can listen to the story of this incredible transformation, about the lives that were touched and people that were in this community that now know Jesus Christ, and just seeing this church kind of flourish. And that itself was incredible. But there was something even deeper for myself personally that I want to share with each one of you today. And when I went on this trip, as we went down these typical African roads, which quickly kind of devolved, from a typical road, just a simply kind of bike path. And as we traveled, for 45 minutes down these roads through many cashew trees, past many other Fulani communities as they're raising their cattle and raising their communities. One of the things that stood out to me as I went into this place is that, in this community which had no power, no water, no Wi-Fi or internet of any kind, that in this place where everyone said not only is it hard to reach, but the people themselves, like as kind of being Fulani, which are kind of known to be very oppositional to Christianity, known to really reject and shun outsiders, that even in this place that God showed up in deep, powerful ways. And what that really taught me and really kind of challenged me was, is there anyone else that I'm putting in that box? Someone else I'm saying that there's no way on earth God could reach them, that they would listen, that they would care about the truth of who Jesus Christ is. And I was like, well, if Jesus and God can show up in a place like this, where else can he show up? And so really motivated me to really try to be more purposeful, as I think about all the people around me, my spheres of influence, who can I share Jesus Christ about? And knowing that God is present and he loves them deeply, and he will go to the ends of the earth to show his love for them. So if he's willing to do that, certainly I can't do the same. Thank you very much. Check out the rest of the stories below, and I'll talk to you later.